In this video, we're going to have a close look at the Mandolin microphone from Schertler. And I'm going to answer the questions for why to use this one, also how to use it, and of course also what it sounds like. This microphone, that is actually called Schertler DYN-M P48, I think is the proper name. It's the one that you attach to the top of your instruments. You can see it right here. So it doesn't need an inside installment sort of. It's a microphone that is really handy. You can use it on any mandolin. You can even move it around to your different instruments. So that's a really quick one, but I'm gonna break it down a little bit more. My name is Magnus Sedlund and I help mandolin players just like you get to the next level. If you're new here at the channel, make sure you subscribe. We have new videos like this coming out every week. Also, for all the other lessons, we got tabs, play along tracks and all that inside Mandolin Secrets Academy. You can learn more about it and get signed up at my website. Head over there, it's mandolinsecrets.com. Yeah, so lately I've been using this microphone a lot. And to go straight into why I use this and why I think even you should give it a try is first of all, it sounds really good and you don't need a proper installment. It's attached by a little bit of putty that you're putting to your instrument. And it's kind of a plug and play microphone that is really dialed in for mandolin. And it also comes with this the Schertler Preamp. It's called the yellow Preamp, this one. I have my pedal board right here, you can see it. Let me talk a little bit about the Preamp later. But really, if you have been playing, like plug it into an amplification, PA system or anything, you know it can be sometimes be, well, putting an open mic to it or a clip-on microphone like I'm also using, it can somehow be like feedback sensitive, way more than this one is that you put to it. So and I'm now in a project where I'm using some like effects, delay, some different kind of ambient sound to it. And that makes this microphone perfect for the purpose. And in the combination with this preamp, it's very easy to connect different effect pedals, looping pedal even, and things like that. So that is the main reason why I kind of using this one instead of a clip-on mic. And I also like the fact, because I mean this is a really high-end mandolin. It's a red diamond, it's called, American builder. And I don't want to put any microphones into this one, simply because I love the acoustic tone of it and all that. And it will somehow feel like I would, well, interrupt, or I wouldn't say ruin the instrument, of course. But so I don't want to like a permanent installment. That's why this microphone is a perfect solution. I'm going to give you some pro tips for how to find the best placement for the pickup on your instrument. But before that, let us just have a quick listen to what it sounds like. So here is the sound of the microphone straight in to the recording. No effects, no nothing. Keep in mind, this is a sound example. This sound is supposed to be through an amplification PA system or something. So this sound will be very direct in your face, sort of. But you can really tell the qualities of the mic, right? And I haven't even touched that much of the EQ or anything for this, but it's I found a placement that I think really balanced, so that each one of the strings sounds equally. So really, how to use it? I would recommend using this microphone with this preamp, because I mean it's a perfect match. The preamp itself, it has like the input connection, of course, and different solutions for the outputs. You can send like a DI out to a mixing console or the sound guy. You can even put the other balanced outputs to your own speaker or anything like that. But like a really Swiss Army knife for how to process the chain. There's also EQ that you can like dial in the tone, some filters and all that. But what I'm mainly using is this also like an effect loop where I'm sending out the signals to my different. This is a distortion pedal. This is a delay, a reverb, and my loop. I can show them very quickly, very soon. But and then a return signal so that I can kind of control the sound, sending it to the PA system. Really, really nice. Also, I'm talking about PA system, and I want to say that I will use this mic mainly for live gigs. And that's how I'm using it. It's not for like recording in the studio. I will maybe do that a little bit, but it's mostly for live situations where I want to control the feedback. So what about the placement? Yes, this is almost worth a video by itself. But what I've done with this, I kind of so I think you want to, if you have the possibility, you want to record the signal when placing the microphone so that you can listen back to it without hearing the acoustic sound. So you just, well, follow the instructions for how to put it. It's a little bit of putty right there that you stick under it, and then you attach it to the top. You play a little bit, record it at the same time. You're listening back to it. How does it sound? And after that, try another spot, and how does that sound? And eventually, you have to put it to different places, record it, listen back. And I wouldn't say that it sounds bad at any place on my instrument. It's just different sound, and I kind of went the middle way, putting it right in between of the strings. I think, well, prioritizing a really like well balanced sound on the mandolin. And as I mentioned, I'm using it mostly for my pedal board setup, and also I mean, and not my clip-on microphone. I'm using a DPA 4099. That would the feedback is too sensitive for it, and it would never take a signal like a distortion, for example. But yeah, giving you some ideas for how it sounds. And also a perfect microphone if I'm at the local jam session. There's the jazz jam, there's the drum kits, there's bass, there's some horns or something like that. Putting this one on, plug it in, and ready to go. So a complete dry sound would be like this. And with a little bit of reverb, it would be, well, playing some jazzy things. A little bit too much reverb maybe for this purpose, but you get the idea. So an example of an ambient sound using my ambient reverb and some little bit of delay there. I can also go for a more rhythmic delay, like this. Also a quick example with my overdrive and distortion, something that would be impossible with a clip-on mic. This is also a really nice ambient sound that I like to use. Many of you know that I like using a looping pedal in my practice room in my studio. So just to give you a quick example of it, because this setup is perfect for that. It's actually in the very end of my signal chain here. There's a looper, so I can set up a little delay, kind of. I have to play open strings. Get a little reverb. You see it coming there, and then I can put things on top of it. Alright, there we got it. Close look at the Schertler Mandolin microphone. And as I said, I do recommend it coming with a preamp, because that kind of completes this little package. There's also another preamp accepting 2 inputs, but I mean, for this purpose, I think the 1-channel preamp is the one to go for, making it simple. Like as I said, a kind of plug and play solution for using effects, some looping pedal or anything like that. So a little recap, why to use it? Well, if you want a good live sound without having to have the problem of feedback and all that, and also the fact that you can use it on many of your mandolins. In one gig you might want to use one, and next one the other. You can use the same microphone for it. How to use it? Well, you just stick it onto the top, plug it to your preamp, send the signal, and you can then dial it in. And make sure you try different microphone placements. I would almost like need another video to show you exactly for how to do it. I would also need another video to show all the features of the preamp. But yeah, now you got an idea of what a sound is like and how you can play around with it. Hope it's inspiring. I'm very fond of this and can highly recommend this piece of equipment. Otherwise, I wouldn't make a video like this. Alright, my friend, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. I would also be very happy to hear your comment about how do you find the sound of this microphone combined with these effects. Please let us know in the comment section below. Happy to go deeper into this subject if it's something that you want to. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in a new video soon.